get this YouTube going. We'll let anybody else who wants to come back in get brought back in, and then we'll get back onto our topic here. We're getting ready to get into, I feel like, some good meat of our time discussion, especially as it relates to what I would consider a better path on this. So give me a minute. I'm going to have to mute this YouTube, and we'll get started here in just a second. Get this YouTube going. We'll let anybody else who wants to come get this YouTube going. There we go. All right. Well, if you come back for the second half of Friday with the Founders for week 2, we were just talking about time, right? Time freedom, how we use our time, the value of time, and creating a system or a process that might take us from where we are to where we want to go. I mentioned the big picture, guys. A lot of us tend to focus on what does the next year look like? What does the next month look like? What does the next week look like? And I think that's great when we're operating our systems. I truly don't want to be overwhelmed by the big picture, but I also think all of us should take an opportunity to look at the big picture. Where do we want to get to in the grand scheme of things, in the game of life, if you will? And what path are we going down that's taking us to where we want to go? And are you falling into the typical, in my personal point of view, trap of what society says is the right path, right? Go to school, get a good job, work a 9 to 5 for 40 years, investing starting when you're in your 20s to build a portfolio so that by the time you're 65, you've got enough sort of, shoehorned away that will carry you through to your retirement. And this works for a fraction of people. And if it's working for you, great, stick with it. But my argument is that there's a better way, that there's something that can be a shorter path, and that it's available to anybody. And my argument is that being a business owner or an entrepreneur and creating a revenue or income stream that's equivalent to what your lifestyle is or what you want your lifestyle to be, and working towards making that come in passively and residually can take you to retirement, and it's only a matter of what it will take you to generate that income stream. And here's why I say this. And again, I was going to school to become a financial advisor. However, I am not a licensed financial advisor. So just take this for what it's worth. This is my opinion. But when we look at this, the whole goal of the typical system is to incrementally put money aside into an investment portfolio. And what the typical financial advisor will do is they'll sit down with you and they'll say, okay, Kathy, when you retire, what type of life would you like to have? And you itemize and estimate that whole process and are eventually left with, in retirement, I need this much money each month in order to live the life that I'm living. And I'm not going to be working to earn that money. So typically what they will do is they'll say, we're going to use this thing called the 4% rule. That's how much you're going to be pulling out of your portfolio statistically in order to allow your portfolio to last you through the rest of your life. And they sort of reverse engineer it and go, okay, at this lifestyle, at a 4% rate, you need to have this much set aside. And that is your big number. My argument is, ask yourself this question. Do you think it would be faster or more efficient or even simpler to work towards creating a passive income stream, preferably residual, that produced the same income stream that you would have pulled from a portfolio? And how long do you think it would take you to accomplish that goal? My argument being that it's probably going to take you 40 years to build that portfolio, because that's what the societal path is showing us or telling us. And only a fraction of people, 15 to 20%, are actually accomplishing that journey. But when I look at business and successful business people, it does not take them 40 years to create a business that will produce an income stream for them equal to their lifestyle. And this is what I would refer to as a lifestyle business, right? There are lots of business owners out there. They're living amazing lives, and their business generates enough income for them to live that life. Then as a business owner, and Danon was talking about this question earlier, You're going from being self-employed as a business owner to owning a business system. Just means scaling your business or income stream up enough to where other people or other tools or other systems are producing that income stream for you so that you no longer have to work. That's retirement, right? That's time freedom. So we've talked about financial freedom, and we just talked about how time freedom works into that. The last component of that is location freedom. A lot of self-employed or businesses may be location specific. You can only do it here at this time because this is where your audience is at. I like to look at it where it can be global. How can I do this from anywhere at any time, right? How could I work remotely? For me, a personal goal was I wanted to be a digital nomad, as they called it, right? The ability to just log on to and live that laptop lifestyle, as they used to say, get on and work from anywhere. And I've been doing that for the last 2 decades, right? Yes, you guys get to see me in my office. This is the sanctuary that I get to eliminate all distractions so I can focus on my work. But I could be doing this from the moon as long as I had an internet connection. And that's the value of what I'm bringing to everybody here, is saying, look, there is a path that you can implement, or series of paths. I'm also a big proponent of multiple streams of income. I had a mentor once, and he said, look, ER, I can't show you how to create a single website that makes $1 million a month. I've never done it in my life. But if you want to learn how to create a lot of websites that generate you, $50, $100, $200, $500 a month, I can show you how to do that. Why? I've done it, and I've done it 1,000 times over. And it was the aggregate of all of those little businesses or systems, Danon, as I referred to earlier, that allowed that individual to have an income stream that was passive, that gave him the time freedom, location freedom, and financial freedom that he was desiring. And so for you, if you're watching this, what does that mean? Have you calculated that? What does retirement look like in your eyes? And not I want to have a financial lifestyle where I make $1 million a year and I drive a Lamborghini and eat caviar at every meal type of thing. If that's your dream, pursue it. But what about the average person? And my thought is the average person wants to pay their bills, have some fun, right? Enjoy life, have time to spend with their family and friends, and not be stressing like it seems everybody is stressing about all of the time, of robbing Peter to pay Paul, and never having enough time and spending all their time working and doing all of that stuff. And so 15 years ago, when Guy and I were really working and musing on all of this stuff, not only did we say, look, technology, if we think about it as a trend over time, is an ever-growing and ever-expanding, universe of capability. And if you're leaning into that industry, that's where money and growth is happening. But also, is there a way we could provide systems or businesses, essentially, to people to where they could plug in and maximize their progress towards achieving the end result as well? So I'm going to pause here. If there's any questions or anything like that, again, please raise your hand or unmute yourself and add your thoughts. Otherwise, we're going to start talking about some of the systems that we looked at. Obviously, it's not the end-all, be-all of systems by any means. I don't think it's even a perfect system, and I'll even explain why. But I do think that it's better than the traditional path. Yeah, Mike, go ahead. Thank you for raising your hand.
All right. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? I hope life is good. When I took a look at this time freedom and basically being able to retire, because I have retired 3 times now.
Yep.
And when I was looking at it, as I was going through life, I always, because I've been in network marketing, affiliate marketing forever, and all I did once I got in years ago, I had my eyes just as big as everybody else. I wanted the Lamborghinis. I wanted the big mansion. I wanted all of that. And I drove towards it, and just that's all I could think. And I had that epiphany along the way as I got older and smarter that all you need to do is replace the income that you're currently having. Whatever you're currently making, if you can get that on a residual basis, you are now time free and you can do anything you want. You can make more money because now you got time that where you used to pay to go, basically trade hours and dollars for hours or hours for dollars, basically. When you were doing all of that, you had to go focus there. Now all of a sudden you got all that freedom, all of those hours, you can focus on something else where you end up making a whole lot more money, which I did. My life is good. I live 5 by 5. I retired the first time at 44 years old and then turned around and retired again. But that's the way to do it. I see it.
I love that, Mike, and I can't agree with you more. And I think the key to what you were just talking about is all of us have an existing number right now, and we know it. What are you spending every month? You know what I mean? You probably have a pretty good, consistent idea of what you spend every month, you know? And Mike, to your point, if you make your focus first and foremost saying, my big goal, my big, hairy, audacious goal is how do I replace this? Just this, not beyond this, because it's scalable, guys, but you don't want to make your goal so crazy that it seems outlandish, that it's a moonshot and you're not gonna hit towards it, right? Like, I need to be making $1 million a month. I feel like that's the dream that gets sold to a lot of people from gurus online. You know, we'll show you the way to get to these riches. But the reality is for most people, if you take that number, and I don't care if it's $3,000, $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 a month, you know what I mean? If you know what that is, you now have a direction to work towards. And you can start breaking that down. Have you earned any money through businesses or systems before? Because, Mike, to your point, you can aggregate those things together to equal the income that you need to have. To the story I was saying earlier, you may find that you don't have one venture that generates that whole income, but instead, and we hear about this all the time, multiple streams of income add up to doing or accomplishing where you want to be and what you want to achieve. And so that's really one of the things that I want to call out for everybody here is, what is your number? You don't have to tell us, but you need to think about it for yourself. Maybe you need to write that down. Once you have that number, to Mike's point, what would life look like or be like for you if you didn't have to spend any time to make sure that number was covered? It was just going to come in no matter what. And I've been in positions, Mike, where it was like, man, I'm not going to be able to work this week or this month or maybe this year. And I wasn't having to stress so much on whether the mortgage was going to get covered or groceries were going to be in the fridge or the car was going to get paid off or whatever it is, or I was going to have capital to invest, etc. Again, if you know that you've got that baseline covered, think about the monkey that's off of your back. Think about the ability to start directing and spending your time where you want to spend it, on that hobby or that idea or that additional venture. Once you start doing that, you can see how this can compound on each other. If I've got one venture coming in and I stack another one on it and another one on it, and I turn the dials that adjust and scale those things, inevitably I will hit or reach my goal. And then the goal is to blow past that. And then hopefully you're, maybe thinking about incrementally investing more, let alone increasing your lifestyle with the increase in capital. That's what I tend to find is a big trap, right? Somebody gets their capital going up, so the lifestyle goes up in proportion to that. And if anything happens here, there's sort of got a big gap to fill. My idea has always been, hey, ultimately my life goal is to live on 1%. What does that mean? When I told my wife that, she thought I was crazy. And I said, no, whatever we need for our lifestyle, my goal should be to have 1% of that covered, and the other 99% we can do with what we will. We can invest, we can contribute, we can lean into charity and philanthropy and all of the things that are part of that bigger picture versus always living at 100%, which I think is a typical trap for a lot of people. So guys, let's talk about, and again, if you've got any questions, comments, or thoughts to add, raise your hand, but let's talk about the path to get there. let's talk about some of the stuff we've been reviewing for this first 2 weeks of 2022. A path to start by focusing on earning $1,000 a month as an affiliate with Elify's affiliate program. And again, this is an arbitrary number, $1,000 a month. For you, this could be $500. For somebody else, it could be $5,000 a month. The system itself is scalable. And Danon, we're going to specifically focus on the differences of why this isn't self-employed, but this is business ownership, because you're truly following a system where you leverage technology and other people to get to where you're going. And they're going to be able to do the exact same thing. Any thoughts or comments before I jump over to the affiliate overview, guys? Okay, we've got about eight minutes maybe or so left in this thing. Before I share my screen, we're going to be getting into the affiliate program here. Why is this critical? Why is this important? I've been in this industry for the last 20 years. It's helped me accomplish everything I've ever wanted to accomplish and lead a life better than I ever thought I would lead. It's allowed my wife and myself to live in our dream home and our dream location, yet give us the capability to travel and work from anywhere. And one of the big things for me was just not to have this for myself, but to be in a position to share this with everybody else and show them that this path is available to them. When I first started as an affiliate marketer, you had to know a lot of stuff. You had to know how to code websites, HTML, CSS, all of that fun stuff. You had to know how to FTP that up to the server and dial it in, watch your analytics. And there was only a small fraction of people in early 2000s that were professional affiliate marketers, right? Compared to all the other businesses out there, if you didn't have the skills, you couldn't play the game. And what I love is as we progress through time, affiliate marketing has become more and more accessible to people. And in my mind, what the future is the world of affiliate promoters. It's people who are going to share the things that they know and like with the people they know and like, and their credibility will allow those people to put faith in the products that are being promoted. I wouldn't personally never promote something I wouldn't stamp my own name on. Again, I hope all other people are like that. And there's a reason why you're here with Elify, how you learned about Elify, well, what you use with Elify, whether that's Shuffle, whether that's Tap, whether that's any solution, how what it's done for you, what you think it can do for other people. There's something that gets you excited. Maybe it's just being part of the Elify community and getting a little bit of time each and every day to pour into yourself so that you can focus on the things that you're focused on, and you can continue to refill yourself so you can maintain focus on those things. Whatever it is, you've chosen to spend some time here, and we're going to talk about the path of where you should also spend some time so that you can spin this system up and leverage it for yourself. Because when I got started, it was hard, right? Not only did you have to build all those web pages, websites, dial in the marketing and the content and the collateral, you also had to drive all of the eyeballs to get in front of it to make those purchases. You have to play the numbers game, right? Okay, if I've got this much traffic and this much open rate and this much click through and these many eyeballs, I'll have this number of conversions and I'll end up with this much money. It works for you if you know how to do it, but how do you make that accessible to somebody who doesn't? You eliminate some of those hurdles. You make it easier to create an online presence, which was initially the goal with Elify. How do we help people create a place online where they can promote themselves, their products, their services, maybe any other brand that they might align with? And how do you make that measurable? So we started going down that path. It starts with the introduction, right? How am I introducing myself to other people? I know we have a user in Charlie Chena. His process got a book, Expose and Close. I love the title of it because it's literally about how do you get information in front of people, expose people to your information, and then work towards making that sale. It's all a process, and affiliate marketing opens the door for that. If you're interested or looking to become a business owner, you really do have a few different choices, okay? You can build a business from scratch. If you know how to do it, do it. You know what I mean? It takes a lot of hard work. You got to create the systems, the processes, the product, the service, everything that surrounds it. You could buy a franchise, somebody else who's done all the hard work up front. They're going to sell you the system, right? That's what a business is. They're selling a system. Maybe you plunk down a big chunk of cash. If you have it, you go to Hamburger University, they teach you how to flip it, and you can create the model that everybody is already purchasing, and it's a proven system. Okay, some barriers to entry on those things. I like direct sales. I'm a big proponent. I think it's one of the easiest ways to get into business ownership. There's a system you can follow, but it's one less barrier from a franchise. But my favorite is affiliate marketing, because really, as a business owner, you're just connecting the buyer with the seller, and you're doing it using web links. You can do it online, you can do it offline, but at the end of the day, you get paid when you refer somebody. What I love about Elify's affiliate program is you don't just get paid when you refer somebody directly to Elify. You get paid when your network refers, and all of those commissions are residual. And those are the two components that I think set our program apart from everything else. You get residual compensation, and you can leverage as part of this affiliate program. Meaning if one of your customers or one of your affiliates goes out and makes a sale and they're within your referral network, you're going to earn on that as well. So what I want to jump over is we'll jump over to the affiliate page of the website. Everybody should have access to this. If you are an existing affiliate, you should know what your link is. This way you can share this information with other people and get credit for it. The benefit of affiliate marketing is everybody gets links. This is my personal link for the affiliate program, right? elifyshuffle.com/affiliate/ER. You can log into your affiliate central. There's a login there, or affiliate.elify.com, and get in there, and it will show you what your link is. Any marketing page that we have that you put your /invite link after, you'll get credit for the traffic that comes in. And that's how affiliate marketing works. You literally join as an affiliate, you get links and promotional cards and things like that that you can share with other people. You can talk about what Elify is, what Shuffle is, what Tap is, what the affiliate program is. And as those people are interested, that's what we talk about promoting. You start to make referrals and you start to earn. So what do you earn? You earn 10% from every direct referral. Okay? In addition to that, right now, we will give you a 40% bonus on that referral's first month Shuffle subscription. So if you're talking about it, you actually earn 50% commission in the first month Shuffle subscription from anybody you directly refer. After that, 10% residually for the life of that referral. So you want to do what you can to support them getting off to a good start. You know what I mean? You want to do what you can to retain them as long as possible. You want to do what you can to see if they have other referrals that they may want to refer you to, or make those referrals yourself. Why? Because on those network referrals, and again, this doesn't matter if they're a customer of yours that you've directly referred, maybe they've joined as an affiliate, any of that volume, levels 2 through 6, you're going to earn 8% on. We've also added some additional milestones that you can earn on if you want additional leverage. I talked about two components. I want residual income, something where I do the work once and I get paid over and over and over again. Think about an author writing a book, a singer singing a song. Every time that book gets sold, the author gets paid. Every time that song gets played, the artist gets paid. Every time your referral pays their subscription fees to Elify, you get your residual compensation on that. You'll get your network compensation on that. If you want to extend that leverage, you can go out and directly refer. You referring 10 people or 20 people or 30 people or 40 people at each of those milestones, we'll let you earn an additional 1% on level 7 or level 8 or level 9 or level 10, respectively, for each of those. So here's what it looks like real quick. This is you as the affiliate. You are earning 10% residually off of everybody who's coming in using your affiliate links and making a purchase. As those people go out and use our solution and make additional referrals, they become your network referrals. Anything that comes in from 2 degrees of separation from you to 6 degrees of separation, you're going to earn 8% on. And if you actively refer 10 people, 20 people, 30 people, or 40 people, you can earn an additional 1% on the volume on level 7, 8, 9, and 10. It is that easy, okay? There's no qualification or rank. You get paid out on levels 1 through 6 at the time you become an affiliate and as soon as you start generating referrals. And all of those referrals are residual each and every month for the life of the customer. We've made it as simple as possible. There's no volume requirement. Doesn't matter if you go out and make a referral this month and don't make one next month. You still get paid when that first referral renews their subscription. So we're not going to hold that against you. There's a commission calculator on here if you want to play around on what you can earn. This goes back to what Mike was saying earlier in the conversation. If you know what your number is, you can start to adjust the dials to where you see that number. And again, going back to that, what's the alternative? The alternative is a 40-year timeline. I truly believe if you're diligent and you're focused, you can achieve this process depending on your number, 12 months, 24 months, 36 months. I want to be very transparent with everybody as we wrap this thing up. Guys, this is not get rich quick, okay? If you're looking for get rich quick, buy a lottery ticket because that's truly what it is. This is build passive residual income over time. Everything you do the previous month continues to compound on the next month. And over time, you can get to where you're going. And the choice will be yours on how many people you want to refer each week, each month. If you want to help those people make sub-referrals to maximize and provide yourself a system that has leverage, that goes back to what Danon was asking earlier. This creates a system where it's not just you only making direct referrals. That was the trap that I got in when I first started with affiliate marketing, right? I might have made 80% on a direct referral commission for selling an ebook, but I had to go out and sell another ebook next month and next month and next month, and there was no sort of residual compensation, let alone if somebody else that I told what I was doing about goes out and sells an ebook, I never got an override off of them. So these are the components we wanted to add to our affiliate program that changed that up entirely and provided a system to any entrepreneur out there who wants to create a business or get into affiliate marketing. So I know we're going to be covering a lot of additional stuff as we go throughout the year. We're only 2 weeks in, guys, in 2022. If you're watching this as a replay and it's July, maybe you're only 2 weeks in from where you started. At the end of the day, it's progress over time. So the commitment that I'm asking for you is how much time are you going to put in to get to where you're going? And do you have a realistic expectation set? If you're already doing 40 hours a week to cover what you have coming in now, imagine if you put in 40 hours a week working on this. For a majority of our affiliates, we're talking about a 5-hour work week, right? Get in on the calls on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We do a live call every week for 1 hour a day. It's a Zoom call where you can invite yourself, your guests, and we want to do some of that heavy lifting for you. Answer questions, give overviews, talk about a topic, and show people that there's an entire community here that wants to support them in their success. And that's truly where our heart lies. Guys, it's not about me on any of this stuff. It's about you guys and helping you get to where you're going. So with that being said, our next call is going to be on Monday. It's sprint planning. It's all about setting the plan for the next week. We don't have to worry about the 40 years or 20 years or 10 years or whatever time you've got left. We're going to be focusing on 1 week at a time and making massive forward progress towards achieving that goal. And if you're diligent about it, I truly believe you can get to where you're going in a lot less time. And Elify and Shuffle, Tap, etc. can be the path that can help you get there. So with that being said, I encourage you to will, skill, and refill over the weekend. If you need to get in and do your wheel of life or your planning, work on some of that this weekend. If you need to pour into yourself with some education, inspiration, or motivation, do that. If you need to remind yourself where you're going, take a look at the wheel of life and do it on a consistent basis. What does the 10 out of 10 look like for me, for every one of these folks? And then let's all start working together and supporting each other and accomplishing that for each and every one of us. That's truly my wish for you guys as we close out this Friday with the founders. I will stick around if anybody wants to or has questions. I did see Danon's hand pop up. Otherwise, please make it a great Friday, and we'll see everybody on the next call. Danon, go ahead.
Okay, I have my shuffle card already cooking into. What do I go to somebody have that account, log in and password.
Okay, it broke up a little bit there, Dana, so I may also have you type it into chat, but if I got the gist of it, are you talking about logging into your affiliate back office, your affiliate central account and getting links?
No, just my Shuffle account where my cards are.
Yep.
Because I took it in my computer, but for some reason this says app something, app Elify.
Yep. So if you go to elifyshuffle.com, that's the main website, elifyshuffle.com. Okay, from there, Danon, you can log in. If you've logged in and look up at your address bar, the application itself for Shuffle is sitting at app.elify.com. That's typically what you're going to see in as your URL for what you're using. Okay, same thing with some of the cards that you're sending. You may see that URL as well, along with extra information that allows the trackability for not only who's viewing your card, but that links back to you. And your affiliate account is going to be on affiliate.elify.com, affiliate.elify.com. And in there, you will see what your affiliate invite code is, right? So mine is very easy and short. It's ER. So if I wanted to send somebody to the main website, I could send them to elifyshuffle.com/ER. And if they were on that site and made a decision to sign up for Shuffle or purchase a tap card, even get a free card, it would be credited to me with making the referral. So as that user progresses in their experience, even if they're a free user and they upgrade, I'm still getting credit for making the initial referral. Does that give you the information we're looking for, Danon?
Yes, affiliate.elify.com.
Correct, affiliate.elify.com. In fact, I'm gonna load it up here and I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Any other questions before we wrap this thing up? I'm just pulling this up. I want to make sure that what it's going to display isn't anything private. I think I was under, yep, Doug. So I've got our demo account up, Danon. I'm just going to share my screen. We can also talk about the path to activate your affiliate status sort of in this overview. But from here, you can see I am at affiliate.elify.com, okay? You log in with your existing Elify username and password. Whatever you use to log into your Shuffle account, that email and your password, you can log in here. If it's your first time, you're gonna see a screen like this. This is the Become an Affiliate page. You will fill out your information. Use your legal first name and last name. That's part of the cashing out regulation issues, your birth date, agree to the terms in the service. If you want to review our affiliate agreement, you can do that there. You select Become an Affiliate. There is literally no additional steps you need to take other than grabbing your invite code and starting to promote. And that's the key, guys. You have to go out and make a referral as an affiliate if you want to earn as an affiliate. You can see in the background here, my invite code for Douglas Baldwin is Douglas.Baldwin. So if I was going back to that main website and sending somebody the link, I would send somebody to elifyshuffle.com/Douglas.Baldwin if I wanted this account to get credit. So hopefully that makes sense, Danon. In addition to this page, you also have access to promotional cards that you can share out, whether that's for the entire Shuffle application, whether that's going to be for TAP, whether that's going to be for a free business card, even an affiliate overview. We're working on updating some of those, creating new videos, and as soon as those become available, we'll start pushing those out. In fact, we are now updating our Week at a Glance card, so that will give you access to all of the Zoom links for those 5 hours we talked about in the 5-hour work week as an affiliate.
Yes, I thank you. I was just having a problem because a person who was getting the card, who was getting Shuffle, they wanted me to kind of handle their account, and I didn't know. I guess I had to log out of my account on my computer because it kept cooking going back to that account.
Yes.
Or I had to open another web, or I had to open another web browser in order to.
You've got both of those choices, Danon. You can do like if you're using Chrome, I like incognito as a tab. If you're in Chrome, you can use Firefox or Internet Explorer or whatever browser you want to use. Most importantly, Danon, if you're trying to log in across multiple accounts, make sure you're logged out of the account that you don't want to be in. You can go to app.elify.com or go to the main website and hit login to see what account you're logged into, and then just log out of that. The other thing you may want to do is clear your browser's cache and cookies from that standpoint. Or if you're helping people, and I'm all about helping others, and you want to help people enroll or have the right link to send out, you want to make sure you're grabbing the right URLs or invite codes. And you'll find that information under their account, like in the Affiliate Central for their account, that affiliate back office. And you can always use that in the enrollment page, meaning even if your name comes up in the enrollment page and you want to say help somebody, one of your direct referrals, enroll their first referral, you can go grab their code and in the checkout page, just paste it in and it will update for that person too.
Okay, I thank you.
Yep. All right. Well, we are happy to help, and thank you guys again for giving us a little bit of your time. We went about 15 minutes over our allocated hour time slot, but on the topic of time, I really want to thank you guys for investing your time in this call today. I truly hope that you guys invest your time wisely in the future in accomplishing what you want to work on, and we will be here to support you in doing that. So thank you, everybody. Have a happy Friday. Finish the week strong. Look for where you can improve for next week, and we'll see everybody on Monday for sprint planning. Take care. Bye-bye.
All right. Thanks, ER.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, everybody.